Guys, you want a story? I'll give you a story, a ninja story. Welcome back to the story, and today we are going to be doing another 5 bad things about good things episode. And today we will be talking about one of the biggest movies out right now, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. So I, like most people, really enjoy this movie. It's a great take on Spider-Man. So what I'm going to do for these videos now is do like a rating system. So I'm going to do A through B minus, and that's going to be the 5 bad things about good movies. C can be either or, and then, C plus can be either or, and then C to F is the 5 good things about bad movies thing. So that's how I'm going to split it. C plus can be anything before C plus, so A plus through B minus, that's bad things about good things. And then C through F is good things about bad things. So where do I rank Spider-Verse? I really think that this is an A minus movie. I really do love this movie. However, there are 5 things that I don't like about this movie. So let's get to that. So, my number 1 complaint with the movie, and this is probably the biggest complaint that I have about the movie, and that is flashes. Now, what I mean by flashes is that there's a lot of colors going on in this movie. It wants to be a very colorful movie, but at the same time, there's a lot going on in these sequences. And when it's going on a lot in the movie, it made my head kind of hurt while I was in the theater watching this movie. It wasn't really a packed theater. It was maybe like me, my mom, and then a few other people. But besides that, it wasn't like a packed theater. So I wasn't stressed from like this whole entire theater. It was me and I guess 10 other people watching this movie. I guess everyone wanted to go see Aquaman or Escape Room, but I'm just like, I don't know, just like there was a lot of just colors going onto this screen at one time. The animation is beautiful, but like the color scheme for the movie, and there's just like a lot of flashy images going on, like lights going on and off, and then yellow and pink and blue and orange, and all of them just go together, and then red, and then white and black. It's just all going around, and it made my head kind of dizzy. So that's my number 1 complaint with the movie. Number 2, quick death. Now, if you don't know what I mean by quick death, this is my definition of like someone who we don't really know too much about dying. Now, usually, death in movies, you're supposed to care about that person and no, now they died. What do we do now? How I see this, and by the way, this is going to be a spoiler movie. I forgot to say at the beginning. Hopefully, I put an image in the beginning. Hopefully, I put an image in the beginning. Sorry if I didn't, but this is going to be a spoiler movie, so, like a spoiler video, so leave now, I forgot to mention that. But Spider-Man's death, the first Spider-Man's death, I didn't care too much about it. Because from the trailers, we know that's not the right Spider-Man, so we know there's going to be another one. If you didn't see the trailers, then maybe you fell for it, but I saw the trailers, and I saw the end credits for Venom, so I know that's not the right Spider-Man. I just didn't care too much about the death, if as much as I should have cared. But who knows? I just have a problem with that sometimes in movies. Because death you're supposed to care about, and then you're supposed to be like, how does this affect the movie? But it's never really mentioned ever again, so it doesn't really have that big of an impact. So, number 3. A dark final battle. Now, what I mean by a dark final battle is, like I said before, this movie is colorful. This movie has a lot of, like, colors just going onto the screen, but the final battle itself is really like dull colors. It's pretty much just black and dark red. Like, that's the colors for the final battle. And so you're not really able to see a lot of stuff that's happening on screen. Like, you can see, like, the final punch and stuff like that. But, like, most of it's black. And the thing that makes it worse is that Spider-Man's outfit in this movie is black and red. So, it's just like this is not, like, really appealing, like a final battle should be. Number 4, underutilizing the mother. So, in every superhero movie, we're gonna have parents. There's gonna be a mom and a dad. The dad has a big role in this movie, gives Miles Morales some inspiration, throughout the movie. They have, like, a rough patch, but they make up in the end. However, the mother in the movie really does not have a role at all. She really just speaks Spanish, and that's really it. I guess it's just to show that Miles has some, like, Puerto Rican heritage or something like that. Besides that, really isn't that big of a role in the movie. Kind of just seems like that kind of parent that, like, one parent is strict and it's like, no, he can't do this. And then the other parent, which is the mom, is like, come on, just let him do it, it's fine. That kind of seems like her role, but it's not really, it doesn't really play into the story at all. So I really feel like they could have erased her. It was kind of like a wasted character. And number 5 is the end credits. Now, I'm not saying I hate the end credits, but for a Marvel movie that's supposed to have a sequel, it's not a great end credits. The first half of the end credits is great. Like, the song before, like, the end credits scene was actually really funny. And they're like, and then they start setting up this character, or I guess the villain, for the next Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse movie, if they have a sequel. And then it shows a cartoon where he's involved with Spider-Man in 1970. And I didn't get it at all. Maybe some people did. Maybe it was just played for jokes. But if you're going to set up a sequel, don't rely on, like, the older cartoons. Because this movie is really like an animated movie for kids. And I don't think kids would really understand that part of the end credits. But setting up the character, it brings a appeal for the sequel for this movie. And yeah, that's all I can really say. That's 5 bad things. But honestly, only the first one is really just like the major problem. Everything else is kind of like overshadowed by how great this movie is. The animation is beautiful. All the characters have great character development. Gwen Stacy, the regular Spider-Man that's pretty much in the movie, not the first one, but the second one, who changes how he thinks of himself in life, and then the anime girl and the robot in the movie, the Spider-Man with the top hat kind of has some character development. Spider-Ham is just there for comedic relief, and then Miles Morales, of course, has the biggest character development. I'm not believing in himself that he can really do this, but in the end, he saves the entire world. So, thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment down below. What do you think of Into the Spider-Verse? What's your favorite Spider-Man film? Yeah, like this video, subscribe if you want more, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.